All right. So, konnichiwa minna. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. Um, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. And since there is not going to be a One Piece chapter this week, I wanted to talk about Bleach. So, we are going to be talking about um yes, we're going to be talking about Bleach. So, I picked this one because Hoodie's on the cover. And basically, the Thousand Year Blood War is basically a war between the Quincy's and the Soul Reapers, and I am Team Quincy all the way. Because I think I made a video about this, I think, like a year ago, that Soul Reapers are horrible. They're horrible. And the reason why I say Soul Reapers are horrible is because like they don't stay in their lane and mind their own business. Like it's like the Soul Reapers did so much dirt to the Quincy's, and they also did that to the Bounce as well. And that's why Soul Reapers, man, like they're horrible. Like unless you're Ichigo, like in Rukia and Ichigo's dad. Sure. So there might be like a couple Soul Reapers in between. And I think her name is Retsukayo. I think is her name. Because like the woman that had like the keto gun, her, she's also a good soul reaper too because she tried to save the bounce, and I think she got like arrested for it or something. But anyway, I just want to talk about the Thousand Year Blood War and Bleach in general, my thoughts and opinions and things like that, because I think Bleach, the Thousand Year Blood War, should be coming back, I think, in the summer. So we should be getting the third part, maybe. I don't know. So definitely leave it in the chat if you know when the Bleach anime is going to be coming back. So I don't know. But I really love the Thousand Year Blood War. It's definitely way better than, the volumes. Um, we definitely get to see more Uryu because in the volumes, we don't see Uryu as much, and you would think that we would see um, more of Uryu because he's a Quincy, and basically the Thousand Year Blood War is all about the Quincy's, and you would think we would get more of Uryu and also his dad, but we don't. But I'm so glad in the anime we get to see Uryu more and his dad, um, like and things like that. And I do like the animation. I do like the fight between Yamamoto and Yuha. Really, really amazing fight. Rest in peace to Yamamoto. Um, I really do like Yamamoto's Zanpakuto, Ryujin Chaka, where he has like north, south, east, and west, and they all do different things. And I think one of them basically resurrects all of the people that Yamamoto has gotten rid of and then use them as his attack. So I find that quite interesting. So yeah, rest in peace to Yamamoto and his lieutenant. Um, Let me see. I forgot his lieutenant's name. I know he has the Zanpakuto, Gon Hirimaru or something like that. So hold on one second. Yeah. Chojuro Sasakibe. Yeah. So rest in peace to him. He passes away, like unfortunately. I do like the fight between Retsu, Hunahana, and Kampachi. Really, really amazing fight. We get some backstory with Retsu, Hunohana, which is like Retsu Hunohana is definitely one of my favorite characters. Definitely my favorite. Definitely one of my favorite captains, I would say, because at first you see Retsu Hunohana be like this mother figure. She's the captain of Squad 4, and she's all about healing. And her Zanpakuto, at least her Shikai, is all about healing. Her Zanpakuto Minazuki, which is basically a giant stingray, where like the acids in Minazuki's stomach is kind of like ointment and stuff. So basically, Minazuki, by Retsu Unohana's command, um, Hinazuki like devours people like in like its stomach, and then like the acids, like the stomach acids kind of like heal them, and then with Retsu Unohana's command, release them, Hinazuki, and then he Hinazuki basically regurgitates, which is disgusting, but regurgitates um all of the people that Mizuki has consumed, and then it goes back into its katana state. So really interesting Zanpakuto. And then the Bankai. The Bankai is very interesting. We do get to see more of her Bankai, which kind of reminds me of Dead Man Wonderland, if you guys remember that show, which is a really good show, where basically you use your blood as a weapon. So that's what Minazuki kind of reminds me of, like in the Bankai state, where you could just use your blood as a weapon, which I find quite interesting. So we have the Shikai that heals people, and then the Bankai is like the complete opposite. We're just gonna just like destroy you basically. So that's quite interesting there, and it's really sad that Retsu um, Hunahana passed away. And like that fight is quite interesting because Retsu Hunahana was basically pushing Kenpachi Zaraki to his full potential. So that scene right there kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball Z, the Cell games between Cell and Gohan. So Kenpachi kind of reminded me of Gohan, and Retsu Hunahana was kind of like Cell. If you guys remember Dragon Ball Z, the Cell games, where basically Cell was pushing Gohan to his full potential. That's what that scene kind of reminded me of, which is super cool. That Retsu Hunahana was trying to push Kenpachi to his full potential because he has not reached his full potential, and that's how she passed away, unfortunately. So we do get to see two different sides of Retsu Hunahana. So at first we see Retsu Hunahana like this motherly figure. She's kind of like a motherly figure towards Isane, her lieutenant. Like I think we see like in like a cutscene where basically where like Asane, she's like fish sticks. So she has like a nightmare about like fish sticks. Like okay. And then so she's like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, I can't go back to sleep and things like that. And then we see Retsu Hunahana sitting next to Asane. They were drinking like some tea, and she basically comforted Asane, like, it's gonna be okay, Asane. Like once you drink this tea, why don't you go get some sleep? You need it, and things like that. So I really like the relationship between like Asane and Retsu Hunahana. I like the daughter mother relationship, which is super cute. And so we see that. And then we do get to see Retsu Hunahana kind of like glare at people. That's why other people, particularly the 11th division, which is Kenpachi's division, they really don't step on her toes too much because she has like that death glare, like you better do what I say or it's going to be an issue and a problem. So we do see hints of that. Retsu Hunahana, like, is a very nice person. She's very kind to like her crew, like Squad 4, and of course, she's very kind to Isane, but don't step on her toes because she'll give you the death glare. And then we see this whole other side of her, like she has like this bloodlust, this bloodthirsty, which kind of makes sense with her Zanpakuto. Toe. Yeah, it's like that's crazy. I did not see that coming at all. So that's probably one of my favorite fights right there is Retsu and Kapachi, but obviously I do like Yamamoto and Yuha and Chujiro Sasuke, rest in peace to him. So a lot of Soul Reapers just like pass away, like which is crazy. But like, am I the only one that thinks that the Soul Reapers get what they deserve? Because if you really look at the Soul Reapers like history and stuff, they're really not nice people as a majority, especially with Mayuri Kuratsuchi, the captain of Squad 12. I mean, Mayuri just experimented on Quincy's, and he also like experimented on Bounce as well, and that's why like the Bounce, like Kadia and like the doll thing, they don't like Soul Reapers either. And then that's how we get the awesome, awesome fight between Uryu and Mayuri. That was an awesome fight in the Soul Society. Just like an amazing, amazing fight. Definitely one of my favorites where we get to see Uryu in his true Quincy form just like destroy Mayuri. And then Mayuri, I think, liquefies himself and then just goes away. Because Mayuri lost. I mean, wasn't Mayuri Kurtsuchi, wasn't he in like his Bankai? Like he uses his Bankai, claw out Hasisogi Jizo, which is like crazy. And then Huryu just uses an arrow and fires back at that really weird Bankai. So that just shows you how strong Huryu is as a Quincy. Yeah, crazy fight. Really, really crazy fight. So yeah, so that just shows like how horrible just the Soul Reapers are. Like you experimented on Quincy's. Like Hayuri basically just experimented on Uryu's I think it was his grandfather, I believe, like experimented on him, killing him. And that's how Huryu was able to get the revenge with Mayuri, which is crazy. Awesome fight. Yeah, like Soul Reapers were mean to Quincy's, and they were mean to Bounce too. It just shows you just how horrible Soul Reapers are. And then when stuff happens to them, then they want to play the victim. And it's like, no, Soul Reapers, like, don't play the victim now. Like, no. You done bad with the Quincy's, and even when Kadia and his group tried to take over the Soul Society, and that was crazy. I do love the Bount arc, even though it is a filler, but like in my opinion, I enjoyed the Bount arc. I liked Kadia. I loved like Koga and Kadia's wife, which I forgot her name. And I do like the doll thing. I think the doll thing is quite interesting. Yeah. So like in my opinion, I enjoyed the Bount arc. Yeah, just crazy. And and then of course, we get oh um what are those people? Those people called with the resurrections? Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I had a long day. I just I can't think sometimes. Oh, like Iran cars. I forgot. But I figured it out. Like Iran cars. Um, I do like the Iran car arc for sure. I like Grimjow. I like Ukiota. The Resurrections are very interesting. And then we have Holly Bell. I really enjoy Holly Bell and her Resurrection, which is basically a shark. What's not to like? Same thing with Grimjow's Resurrection. He's basically a panther. Once again, what's not to like of a panther? Panthers are cool. And then Noritora, I think is his name. I think he's like a oh, what's his resurrection? No, Noritora. Um, oh, like oh yeah, he has the praying mantis resurrection, which Noritora, like he's such a, how can I say this? He's not a fan of women. That's all I would say. He's not a huge fan of women for sure because he treats my girl Nell Heliel to Oros Funk. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Oros Funk. That's definitely not Japanese. That definitely sounds German. But like he was so mean to Nell, and I love Nell. Like Nell is so cool. I mean, like her resurrection, like she puts her sword out like this, and then she's all like praise Gamiusa, and she turns into a freaking like a centaur. So she turns into a centaur with a spear, and then she like gonzado verde, which verde means green in Spanish, and then she chucks the spear at Noritora, and then Noritora tries to block it, and then it penetrates through, and I'm like, yes, Nelliel, yes! I was like so happy that like that's what Noritora is like mad about. Like because he can't stand that a woman is better than him because Heliel is better than him. Like because I think she's like a higher rank than him. I can't remember her rank, but she's definitely up there for sure. And then Kempachi steps in, and then yeah, that fight is amazing. I do like that fight a lot. Um, I even like the tag team between so Momo and Rangiku were working together, facing against Holly Bell's Fractions. I'm pretty sure Sun Sun, Mila Rose, and Apache. So that fight is really really good. Where they like take their limbs and create this giant creature named Aon, and Momo is a very good keto user, so she creates like this keto net, which is so cool. But oh, and the fight between Shuhei and Findor. That fight is amazing too. I like that fight a lot, where we get to see Shuhei's Shikai, where he says like, so because we see Shuhei like engulfed by like this spear that Findor made, and then we hear Shuei say win Kazushini, and then rips the barrier apart, and it's like two scythe blades, and like that is so cool. That is like awesome. Yeah, like yeah, I do like the Arankar arc. Like yeah, like I do. I do like that arc very much. Um just a lot of great fights from what I can remember. Um and then we see Hikaku um fighting against this elephant dude, and I can't remember this elephant dude's name that Hikaku fought. Hold on. I'm gonna find out right now. Oh, oh, wait, Par, Par, Perdua. Wait. I think his name is Paradox. I guess that's how you pronounce this guy's name, Paradox. So I love the fight between Hikaku and Paradox. You know, and Hikaku is so stupid. Like Hikaku's so dumb, and I will tell you why he's so dumb. Like he doesn't want to use his Bankai because he does have a Bankai. And then obviously he goes into his Shikai, which is basically a spear, like extend Hozuki Maru, and he just refuses to use his Bankai because he doesn't want to let nobody see it. And I'm like, Hikaku, don't be stupid. Think with logic, not emotion. I would have used my Bankai because Lucky Kaku got like destroyed by Paradox. And it's like, that's what you get, Ikaku. That's what you get. And you're lucky that Sanjin Kamamura stepped in to save your behind because you would have been dead. Like seriously. And that's how strong Kamamura is. And good good job, Kamamura. Good job. So I don't get that, Ikaku. I don't get that. Like, should they ever like explain why Hikaku can't like he can use his Bankai, but he chooses not to use it. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, um let's see. And then of course we all love the fight between, I guess, going back to the Soul Society now. So I guess we're gonna go just back and forth in between every single arc, I guess. So we're not gonna be consistent here. But I love the fight between Ichigo and Kenpachi, of course. Um, yeah, we get to see Kenpachi take off that eye patch, and that really boost up his power. And it was a draw. So good fight. Good fight. And I did not expect Yachiru. Not well, like we see Yuchiru, she's the lieutenant of squad like 11, which is Kenpachi's squad. So I know that those two are captain and lieutenant, but I, I was not expecting Yuchiru to be Kenpachi's Zanpakuto. So that's really cool. So not only you're my lieutenant, but you're also my Zanpakuto too. So that's really cool. Really, really cool. Um, yeah. And then Lolly and I don't know who that other crazy woman was. Oh, mm, yeah, Lolly and Melanie. So that's the other crazy woman's name that was abusing Orihime because of jealousy reasons. And I'm like, oh gosh. I'm like, why can't Otohime use oh wait, Katen Zatchun? Because I would have totally used Katen Zatchun on Lolly and definitely Melanie. Like seriously, like Orihime should have went Shun Shun Rika on those two. Like seriously. Koten Zachun, go sub yeah, go Subaki on those two. But yeah. Um What else? So yeah, I'm really excited for more of the Thousand Year Blood War arc. I cannot wait to see the fight between Askin and yeah, I can't wait to see the fight between Askin and Mr. Hattenclogs or Kisuke Urahara. I cannot wait to see that fight. Maybe we will get to see more of um we get to see more of Mr. Hattenclog's Bankai because we really didn't get to see. I mean, we see his Bankai in this. Well, not in this particular volume, but we do get to see it in later volumes. But but like it's like I want to see more. I want to see more of his Bankai and what it can do. So hopefully in the show we get to see more of that. So I'm really excited for that one. Um Trying to think what else am I excited for as far as the Thousand Year Blood War. Um hmm. Yeah. I think that might be about it as far as what I am excited for is the fight between Haskin and Mr. Hattenclogs. Um and I was not expecting for Grimjow to deliver the final blow to Askin. That was crazy for sure. And yeah, so if you guys have not seen the show, I highly recommend that you do so. It's really really good. Definitely very very dark, I would say, definitely. So um, I I'm really excited to see more. And let's see. Oh, and Rukia's Bankai. How can I forget about that? Rukia's Bankai between Sternritter, one of the Sternritters, um, like the one that looks like Slipknot, that guy. Her Bankai was absolutely beautiful because Sotono Shinayuki is my favorite Zanpakuto because I love just the all white Zanpakuto to represent snow. I think the guard resembles a snowflake. You have the ribbon, which is so cool. You know, like all the dances is just neat. Like Someno Mai, Sokishiro, which is basically like an ice pillar. Um, so Sokino Mai, Hakurin, which is basically like an ice blast where Rukia like kind of like makes holes in the ground with her Zanpakuto and like a semicircle kind of thing. And then she'll hold the sword like this and be like, Sokino Mai, Hakurin, and then a big old ice blast. And then I love Sanomai Shinafune, which if her Zanpakuto would ever be broken, it basically like regrows itself, which is so so cool. I love it. And then like her Bankai, which I'm gonna look up her Bankai because I forgot how you pronounce it. Okay. Haka no Togami. Haka no Tigami is the name of her Bankai. And basically, she's like an ice statue now, which is like really, really cool. I really like her kimono. I really like the crown. Like she doesn't have a crown like on top of her head. She has like the crown like on the back of her head, which is so cool. And then literally her Zanpakuto is literally made of ice, like straight up ice. And it's basically she can lower her body temperature to absolute zero, which is dangerous because that's why Rukia can't stay in Bankai form for very long. And then we see Byakuya come back, it's like, hey, thaw slowly. because like it can hurt you if you don't thaw out slowly. But very beautiful bankai nonetheless. Definitely a beautiful bankai. So, and then of course I like the Zanpakuto spirit. Soda no Shinayuki. I really do like the spirit of her. She's so beautiful and elegant, and she's a Yukiona, which Yuki means snow, and Hona means woman. So she is a snow woman, which is cool. And yeah, like she's so kind and so sweet. She's very yasashi, very kind, and she addresses her as Miss Rukia, and I'm like, oh, I love the sound of that, Miss Rukia. Like, oh, like you're being like respectful now. I'm like, not only you're super kind, but you're respectful too. I like that. So that's why I really do like Soda no Shinayuki, just all the way around. I just love Soda no Shinayuki. The spirit, I love the sword. And then, of course, Rukia is definitely one of my favorite characters. And I'm so glad that Rukia wields Soda no Shinayuki. So, yeah. So, for the next 30 minutes, I will be doing some PTCG Live. Um, like my name is in the description of this video, so if you guys would like to battle me, definitely let me know. I'm probably going to be getting 2 games out of this because um these matches can get kind of long. So yeah, so to wrap it all up, love Bleach, love Bleach, very much. Definitely one of my favorite shows. I would highly recommend that you watch it and read it. And definitely the Thousand Year Blood Work as far as the show goes. Definitely watch it. Like it's definitely really good, and I'm really excited for the next part. I'm really excited whenever that comes out. Um, I'm very excited. I'm just yeah, I would probably put Bleach as part of like maybe my top 5, top 10 maybe. I do like Bleach. Like yes, it does have filler in it, but hey, I think most anime nowadays they have filler in it. Like Naruto has filler, and I like Naruto, so all in all, I do like it. I do like the Soul Reapers, like the concept of Soul Reapers, and there's Zanpakuto. I love the Arankar with the Resurrection. Um, I love the Quincy's and their uh whatever they have. Oh, like their Volt standings. I like the Quincy's with their Volt standings and things like that. So good show. Really good show. Like and fun to read too. I guess I'll switch the deck up. Um, since I've been playing like water like nonstop, I think I'll just take a break from playing um water and play my other deck. Which I call it What Does the Fox Say? Because I have oh the fox Pokemon, not Finnegan, like the final form of Finnegan in this deck. So that's what I named it after. So yeah, guys, if you guys play standard, are you guys excited for like the rotation that's coming up in a month? And what decks are you guys are going to be playing? Because I know that Temporal Forces is going to be coming out next month, I believe. And then the next set after that called, I think it's Twilight Masquerade. I'm pretty sure that's the next set that's coming after Temporal Forces. I'm really excited for Ace Specs. I'm really excited for that. Um, I I will kind of dip my toe in when it comes to these basic EXs. Yeah, so I have a Comfy as the active, one on the bench. I have Radiant Charizard, Cramorant, so two Cramorants, and Delafox. So that's the name of the Fox Pokemon. Delafox. Get in there. Who do you? Thank you. Yeah, so my opponent has Origin Form Palkia V and Regice, which is quite interesting. Like a Moshidori. Interesting. I've never seen a water deck like that before. Oh, and my opponent conceded, so GG. GG. So like I did watch the One Piece TCG finals, which is so fun to watch. Because I do love playing the One Piece TCG. Definitely really, really fun game to play. I never got into Digimon. Not my cup of tea. Like, maybe I just don't care for the memory gauge system. I think that's what turns me off about Digimon. Like me personally, like in my opinion, I just never cared for the memory gauge system, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like Digimon that much. Like in my opinion, I personally don't like it. Um, I prefer One Piece. I personally like the Dawn system. I love how you can customize your Dawn any way that you like. It's kind of like Commander in Magic the Gathering. The artwork is absolute. Yeah, the artwork is absolutely beautiful in One Piece. I love the artwork of it. And the deck that I want to play the most in the 500 years in the future set is Boa. I definitely want to build that deck and probably Vegapunk. I definitely want to build that deck too because I like Vegapunk. Rest in peace to Vegapunk. So sad, kind of she. So I kind of want to build that deck in honor of Vegapunk. So so yeah, really really fun game to play. Like if you guys are a huge fan of One Piece and you like TCGs, I highly recommend that you get into One Piece. Super fun game to play. I really do enjoy it. I've been playing the game since the very beginning. Yeah, so yeah, Vegapunk, Boa, Bonnie looks cool, for sure because I do like green decks. Green decks are so fun. Yeah, green and yellow are definitely my favorite colors to play as far as One Piece. Um, yeah, so Bonnie does look fun, and Sakazuki got banned, like the leader card. The black and blue Sakazuki from set 5 just got banned, which is interesting. Which I kind of agree with the ban, like to be honest with you, because Sakazuki is such an insane and busted deck. I can understand why Bandai banned it. You know, for a healthy game environment, which I'm all for a like a TCG to be healthy and stuff. So I do agree with the ban. Like Sakazuki is like an insanely busted deck. Like I think there was like in the tournament that I watched, I think there was like 12 Sakazukis, and I think maybe three Heniels, and I think maybe like two purple Luffy's, and purple Luffy's a pretty strong deck too, and one Zoro, like red Zoro from set 1. Yeah, so my second match, I'm facing against Lugia V Star, which I did play some Lugia V Star, and like I tried playing the deck myself, and like it's an all right deck. It's not my cup of tea, but that's just my opinion, of course. Like you're not gonna like every single deck in Pokemon, so. Darn you, Radiant Serini, I guess. I can't see it because the HP bar is covering like half the name. Yeah, yeah. Like steak, like steak comatose. Snorlax. Sorry, guys. Darn you, Snorlax. That Snorlax is so annoying. Ira ira! Ira ira suru! Oh, that ability, Unfazed Fat. Prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Damage is not an effect. Yeah, forget that card. This is an interesting deck that I'm facing against. It has Koraidon, it has Arcanine. Interesting. Very interesting deck. Okay, so the battle log does look cool. I thought it was stupid at first to have a battle log on PTCG Live, but yeah, like I'm liking it. That way, like it helps you remember the plays that you made and the plays that your opponent did. So that's cool. I am a huge fan of the battle log. This is why I only play like 2 games, like on stream, because these games be long. Which is why I'm more of a fan of Pokemon TCG Pocket. I'm more excited for that game. These games be long on PTCGlive. Yeah, like I think I lost the game. Yeah, so this deck is interesting. Um, so Harkonine EX, Koraidon EX, Lugia V Star, 2 Snorlaxes, 1 Superior V. Interesting. This is very interesting. I have never seen a Lugia deck like that before. So GG. Yeah, my fire energy was in the discard pile, and I didn't have any like super rods anymore. Like I used up all my super rods. Oh well. All right, so I'm going to end the stream there. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate you guys coming and listening, and me talking about Bleach, and me playing some PTCG live matches. So next week's stream is going to be the next One Piece chapter. So there's going to be a One Piece chapter next week. So stay tuned for that live stream. And I will be doing some more shorts showcasing the One Piece cards because the artwork for One Piece is awesome. And I really do enjoy the artwork. And I wanted to showcase it on my YouTube shorts. So stay tuned for that. So please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this live stream down below and Bleach in general. And if you guys would like to see more YouTube shorts from me, definitely subscribe down below. I think that is amazing that I have 166 subscribers, which is awesome. You guys rock. So, yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Mata ne. Oyasumi nasai mina.